To say I don't know was deemed, in my understanding of life as this human, this person, to say I don't know was deemed a very negative thing to say. Encouraged, motivated, forced, whatever you want to call it, to know was the way forward. The way forward. So, to come onto a channel, a YouTube, as an older person with many, many years experience of knowing, of learning, and say I don't know about anything. For the mind, for the personal mind, it's like, wow, why would you admit? I mean, where will you fit into? Who's going to accept you? You're not talking highly about any subject. You're not trying to justify and prove that you are skilled in a certain area. If you say you don't know about anything, anything, and of course, the ego will say, well, I know the capital city of the United Kingdom, I know information. You know, everyone knows information. Everyone knows that a table is a table, a tree is a tree, a chair is a chair, a man is a man, a woman is a woman. Everyone knows that because the brain is formed into a particular way. The mind is also accepting of the information because of respect for the people who give you the information. The books, you have respect for the books, you have respect for the teacher, you have respect for your parents, you have respect for your employer, you have respect for your brother, your sister. We respect everyone until we're told, don't respect that one. That one doesn't follow the same religion as you, the religion that you respect. So you have an introduction of good and bad, positive and negative, this way and that way. It's best to know the right way, and it's best to forget the wrong way. But when you say I don't know, you're not saying I don't know the right way or the wrong way. That's what do you call it when it's stuck? That's sealed in your brain and your mind and your memory as the person. So what you're saying is I don't know. I don't even understand the question. I don't understand the difference between right and wrong. Doesn't mean you're going to behave in your historical way. I don't understand what understanding is. Yes, I understand right and wrong. I understand that each country has different ways of their idea of right and their idea of wrong. But I don't understand what understanding is. Why is there a need to understand? And of course, the mind, external mind, will say, well, that's wrong. How can you know God? How can you know how to do a job? How can you see all the physical, human, creative ways? No one, even the most enlightened monk, is exempt from. They know. They know. They're not ignorant in what they've been told, what they've been institutionalized and programmed and willingly accepted as a child and a young adult and an older adult. But to not know is not to not know about right and wrong in a human verbal identification taught way. What's the point? You see, I don't know what the point is, but I do know that the point is to not know what the point is. We understand time. We understand that the age of this body is 67. We understand this. And we understand that the years prior and what they were, the content and what was learned and not learned from that years. We understand that. I understand that in a time element I wasted so many years following something that was not relevant. I followed the ego. I followed my mind, that ego mind. Nothing wrong with following the natural process, the simple ways of being a human being. Nothing wrong with following the natural process, the simple ways of being a human being. Meaning, don't venture into the unknown. Remain as the known. So the remainder of your life, I want to remain as the known. The unknown is that what is not known outside of you. You can only know what's inside of you. The outside is examples of what you are. Examples. This body is an example of what I am. And you don't measure it. Is it a good example or a bad example? What example are you showing your children? That's the outside body, the outside world. If this body goes to the gym and has big muscles, it's showing an example of what is possible in a physical aspect for this body. But the example can grow arms and legs and say, I'm not just happy with this, what I can reveal as a capability of how this body can develop. I want this example to bring me things. I want other people to be impressed. I want them to want this body. I want them to respect this body in a different way, not about the features of the body, but what it can do for their ego. If they follow suit and build a body because they are impressed by the body, then fine. But if there's a need to get something, to keep something, to worship something, see, the body is not here to be worshipped, you see. Jesus' body was not here to be worshipped. The spirit of Jesus was already worshipped as our own spirit. If the body of Jesus was here to be worshipped, why was it mutilated? Is mutilation a way of worshipping? Maybe it is for some. You see, is ending the body a way of worshipping? You see, we don't worship the body. We don't worship the external world. And our mind is worshipping the external world because the mind is the external world. The mind has given names and meanings and purposes to the external world, and it gives itself measurements, good and bad. I must worship that. I'm not worshipping that. I like that tree. I'm going to worship that tree. That's a tree Buddha sat under. I'm not worshipping that tree. It doesn't even hold leaves. It doesn't shelter me from the rain. Pathetic. See? The external world is not here to be worshipped. It's not here to be measured. It's not here to be segmented and divided. It's here to be left alone. The body is here to be left alone, and the world is here to be left alone. But the mind cannot leave it alone because the mind wants to make something out of it. So the unknown, when you say, I know nothing about this world, I know the names, I know the colors, I know the information, but I know nothing about this world. This world is equal to my body. And science proves it. This body is made up of the outside world. Water, air, oxygen, space, iron, magnesium, all mountains, everything. Trees. But I know everything about myself. Not the body, not the person, not the name. I know everything about myself. Everything. I know nothing about you, people. I know nothing about objects, reasons, methods, practices, religion, science, all the things that are interesting to the external mind. Let's be interested, you see. I love this external world. I love it. It's giving me life, you see. It's giving not just the body life. The body is giving whatever I am life. And that what I am is what I know. Can you describe it? Can you share it? No, because you're going to use this external mind. Even though you think you're internalizing your thoughts, everything is external. You see, you are within the external. So you're beyond the organ, the heart, the nerves, the brain. That's what I know. That whatever I am is beyond that what is projected. That's why Christ says, I am the light. But what he's really meaning is I am not the light alone, but I am the source of the light. And me and the Father are one as the source. Not meaning this one and this one. I have came into my Father as the most powerful. But we're the same. Source is projecting itself out. You're outside as a body and a world and a mind, but you're also inside as source. You are the light, the result of the light, the witness of the light, and you are the source of the light as consciousness. That's what I know.